This is your KCTV5 News Update.
Earlier today, we heard from Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas and Health Department Director Dr. Rex Archer. They announced the back-to-school guidelines for area school districts during a news conference at City Hall. The city is recommending schools wait to reopen until after Labor Day, much like the recommendation on the Kansas side of the state line. This is a recommendation, mind you, not a mandate. Mayor Lucas also says he is asking cooperating county departments to provide further funding to schools to help with these reopenings.
There is no broad plan for us to close school buildings if we can avoid it. What that means is that to the extent we see outbreaks, we would look to identify them as to individuals, as to individual classrooms, and as to individual school buildings.
Now, the mayor does go on to say that there is no intention of broad school closures, as we saw with the outset of the pandemic. Missouri Governor Mike Parson is downplaying the risk for kids who do get coronavirus if they go back into the classroom setting, insisting they'll, quote, get over it. In an interview with a Missouri radio station, he said, again quoting here, these kids have got to get back to school. They're at the lowest risk possible, and if they do get COVID, which they will when they go back to school, they're not going to the hospitals. They're not going to have to sit in doctor's office. They're going to go home, and they're going to get over it, end quote. Kansas Governor Laura Kelly is taking kind of a different approach. Her plan requires schools to mandate preventative strategies like wearing masks, social distancing, proper hygiene, and daily temperature checks. She's also signing an order to delay the start of school, as we mentioned, till after Labor Day. She's waiting to do so until later this week after a state board of education meeting. From a mask requirement for all of Kansas to certain parts of Missouri requiring them too, it can be hard to keep track of all the mandates. Now, here are the major places that are requiring them as of right now. CVS pharmacies, Walmart stores, Costco, and Target all require customers to wear them inside, as well as at Starbucks, Best Buy, Home Depot, and Kohl's. As far as grocery stores go, they are required in Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Now, some hotels are also requiring them. The group that owns the Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, Wyndham, and Radisson say that guests will be asked to wear masks in any lobby area. These are just places where they are required, though it is recommended you wear a mask anywhere you cannot safely social distance.
Well, if you have plans to get outside, just sit tight for a couple of hours. We have rain and thunder moving through the area. It won't take long, a couple of hours. By 3 or 4 o'clock, it should be east of Metro Kansas City with a chance for an isolated thunderstorm as we head toward evening. Wednesday, most of the day's dry, but late afternoon into the evening hours as we heat up the day. Wednesday could also feature a few showers and thunderstorms. Kind of a cool day overall with a high temperature of 81 in Kansas City today with those scattered thunderstorms again until mid-afternoon. And then a few thunderstorms late day Wednesday with a high of 87 and isolated thunderstorms Thursday. We get closer to 90 on Thursday. Over the weekend, we should be in the low 90s, so the heat and the humidity will return just in time for the weekend.
Turn to KCTV5 News for the latest all day. This is your personalized update because KCTV5 News stands for you.